Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Derek, aka No One on YouTube, and we're finally getting back to some Pentatonix. Um, I'm just excited because it's been maybe a couple weeks since I've done a Pentatonix because I've just been getting like a flood of requests from like other artists. So I've discovered a few other artists, and then comes along their fan base. But the fan bases that I've already been introduced to, it's like they go quiet. So nobody requested these next two Pentatonix videos that I want to do, or nobody's reached out to me and said, "Hey, you haven't done Pentatonix yet." Okay, so I personally want to get back into Pentatonix, regardless of whether somebody reached out to me or not. That's why I say, follow me on Instagram because you can send me a DM, friend me on Facebook, the whole nine yards. Because with YouTube, I don't know why they don't allow like private messages and stuff like that. But follow me on Facebook and you can send me a private message. Or Instagram, probably more so Instagram. But anyways, so we're going to do Pentatonix, or at least in this video, we're gonna watch them do Shallow from the A Star Is Born movie with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, which by the way, never saw the movie. And or even the earlier version of the movie. I never saw it, but I do know this song, and I know the song. I've heard different versions of it. Never an a cappella version, so this will be new and interesting for me. Um, so I'm about to like. Okay, I just kind of wanted to check my screen because. Well, just because. Okay, you guys ready? Really, right away, we're gonna start off with Kevin Olusola, um, with that beautiful cello. Wow. I have a couple of videos of Kevin playing the cello and singing at the same time. They're on my Patreon, and I was blown away. I was like, wow, like really incredible.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? What are you needing, boy?
Ooh, I love that Fry and Scott's voice.
World, what are you needing, boy? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling.
I like how he went from the grit to the kind of belty note and then just kind of like brought it back and did it a little bit more gently, a little bit more breathy.
I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I feel myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more?
It's been a while since I've heard her voice. And again, Kirstin, or is it Kirsty? Kirsty. She looks gorgeous there, by the way. The makeup is flawless. Her hair is beautiful. You go, girl. Now, I miss that hyper vibrato that she has. It's not as hyper as, like, let's say Stevie Nicks or Belinda Carlisle, but very close. And I love it. So I need to hear that coming in. Well, yo, what's up, Mitch? And by the way, every time I see him with the mullet, I'm like, oh, thank God he cut that off. But anyways.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself.
So before she gets into the chorus, I just want to recognize, I forgot his name, and I'm so sorry. I know Mitch and Kirsty and Scott and Kevin, but ever since like Avi left and you know, I just little boy crush on Avi here, but I always forget. Is it Matt? Like what's his name that replaced Avi on the low bass vocals? Either way, I just want to recognize the low bass, you know, the ooh and the low bass that he's doing.
The good times I find myself longing for change.
Because that's leaving the foundation for everyone else to build on top of, including Mitch's, you know, highs right here.
Longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm on the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now.
So I think I figured out who her vibrato specifically reminds me of, because once she busted out into the chorus, listen, when she said when she started with the I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in, it immediately reminded me of, I'm not comparing them, I'm just saying it reminded me of, like instead of Stevie Nicks or Belinda Carlisle, it actually reminded me more of Dolly Parton, because Dolly Parton has that high voice with a really super fast vibrato, but controlled, and Dolly's got a beautiful voice. So don't anybody take that as like that's like not a compliment or anything. I mean, Dolly is a queen in her own genre.
Watch as I for change. And in the bad times I fear
Right here.
myself. I'm on the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground.
When she said ground, that was very much like the way like let's say if Dolly Parton was to sing this song, which I wonder if she ever did, but I could hear Dolly doing it in a similar fashion. So again, two totally different artists, two totally different voices, but that's because listen, there's not a lot of female artists that have like that super fast vibrato, right? So like I was saying, like super fast, you're gonna have like Stevie Nicks and Belinda Carlisle over here, and then you got, you know, now I can say that, you know, you got Dolly Parton and Kirsty too. So those are at least 4 female singers that I can think of that are capable of doing this hyper vibrato, and it's so controlled. It's wonderful.
For change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm on the deep end, watch as I
That was a nice section. And what I really loved was the way um, the low bass singer was harmonizing beautifully with Kevin's cello. I mean, both of them together with the bum 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 harmonizing and like just together again building that foundation, and then Mitch like on top of that with his like beautiful high vocals. That was great. But it's one of the most replayed sections. Listen to both of them. Ooh, again, that ending vibrato that Kirsty did was amazing. But let's back it up to the part where Kevin started beatboxing. I immediately noticed that the beat had changed, and then because I already reacted to like those two Kevin Olusola videos, he can beatbox while playing the cello. I mean, to be able to do both at the same time is really exceptional. That was tasty.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? What are you needing, boy? Is there something else you're searching for?
Man, that was so good. So that was back in 2019. So that was like 7 years ago. All right, cool. Well, I got to press like on that. I thoroughly enjoyed that, like a lot. That was a great version, a great a cappella version of Lady Gaga's song. And I just appreciated every single one of them and each contribution to make up the one composition, I guess you could say. So between the low bass singer, the cello, the beatboxing, between Scott's beautiful voice, Kirsty's beautiful vibrato, and Mitch's beautiful highs, I mean, they all blended and just sounded amazing. That was phenomenal. So it's been a while since I heard a little Pentatonix, and yeah, I'm so glad I did this one. So the next one that I'm going to do, I already have it pulled up, is their a cappella version of Mad World by I believe that was Tears for Fears was the original version, right? So this is going to be an a cappella version. Now the only other version that I really like actually, I even like it better than the original, is Adam Lambert's version of Mad World. I mean, his is a wonderful version, very emotional, but this is different. Theirs is going to be different because it's a group and it's a cappella. So it's going to be a completely different thing. So there's no need to like compare. It really just depends on preference of whether you like the music or whether you like the a cappella, and or maybe you could just like them both equally for both for what they are. So I don't like to compare singers and artists on my channel because music is subjective, right? I mean, what I may find preferable, you may not. So, but anyways, as always, I'm going to have the link to the original video of this video, the shallow a cappella version of Pentatonix, in the description, so you can go follow them and all of Pentatonix socials, so you can go follow them and support them on all the social media platforms. And then also, if you liked this video, then I hope that you will press like. I hope you subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload. Share the video and hype the video if it gives you the option, and make sure that you leave lots of comments, including recommendations, suggestions, and requests down below. If you'd like to support the channel with a request, you can buy me a coffee right over here or underneath, but you know what I mean, like in the comment section, there's going to be a link to a PayPal link, the Buy Me a Coffee link, and also, you could, if you choose to do a super thanks, you can support the channel by giving a super thanks, and then leave me a request and let me know what you'd like me to do. So, more importantly, though, is my Patreon. I do have like 250 bonus exclusive videos there. Right now, I'm doing a couple of TV sitcoms. I'm doing The Office. I'm in season 6. And then I'm also doing The Big Bang Theory. And I do reactions to documentaries and reactions, like I'm British all of a sudden, reactions to documentaries and reactions to movies and musicals. And so I'm doing a bunch of other stuff that's not here on YouTube. So come check it out. Come on over. And there's also a 7-day week trial. A 7-day/1 week free trial, and no commitment after that. You can jump off if you want, but at least come over and like check it out. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.